Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm having a look at Amen 2. Those of you who actually watch everything I do, and if you do, how crazy are you, you worthless bastard, go do something with your life. You may have realised that I actually ended up playing this game a really long time ago. It was back in when I did a Japanese cavalcade where I rounded up all the silliest demos I could find. And one of them was actually the Japanese version of this game, and I didn't even realise, or at least the Japanese version of this game's predecessor. Now, this version's come out here, and it's not good. I'm sorry, I've been trying to play this for an hour, and every 15 minutes I end up putting it down and having a round of Call of Duty Ghosts. I can't for the life of me play this game for longer than 15 minutes without getting dreadfully bored. But anyway, let's just have an actual look at it before I actually go and show some gameplay. So, got different audio sliders here. You're going to want to put catchphrases all the way off. Music's probably going to want to go down as well. But just for the sake of the review, I'll put them all back up to where they were to begin with. Now, one good thing, you can turn on or off the rear touchpad. All you'd use the rear touchpad for in this game is when you double tap it, or single tap it, I'm not 100% sure which, it goes right back to your character that you're controlling. Good. Subtitles and Facebook. Why do so many games have Facebook? I don't know why. Alright, so, for those of you who aren't in the know about what this game is, it is basically a puzzle platformer in the sense that everybody has a different set of skills and you have to use them all together in order to kill enough enemies and then make all of them go to the goal. If one of them dies to an enemy, that's it, you have to restart the entire mission. I was playing this game and I was having a lot of trouble because I'm thinking, well, I don't have the supplies to do everything I want, or the supplies are like, it doesn't look like I have the supplies I need to do all the bonus objectives. And here's why. You can buy gear. See, this guy is the constructor. He can build stuff and he can destroy stuff, and he can also paint mines green. And when you're on the Arctic levels, he paints the mines green, and the enemy troops, they don't notice the green mines, even though they're on bloody ice. I have no idea what the deal is. But anyway, there's one reason I'm really pissed off at this game, and that's because turns out you can buy extra tools. You can buy extra tools. So you can buy an extra construction tool. You can buy an extra deconstruction tool. You can buy an extra camouflage to make the missions actually easier. But here's the best bit. You can't do it right off the bat. Like, for every mission you finish, you get some money. As you can see, I've got about $2,200 here. Need $8,000 to buy these. But you can't get them right off the bat. You have to get them through Nier. You have to buy tickets through Nier to get this shit. What the hell? Oh, by the way, that's really odd too. Most of this game's menus are controlled by X is accept and circle is cancel. But on this screen and this screen alone, you have to press circle. What the hell? It's because my Vita's a Japanese Vita, so it's like, the buttons are swapped, and it's even swapped in the firmware. Like, watch, if I go back here, I press circle, and it takes me in, and X takes me out. And for every little bit of this game here, for every bit of this menu, they got the buttons right, except for what that one prompt. I have no idea what the hell that one prompt has to do with anything. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of ridiculous because yeah. So you need even for stuff that this guy can do, like tossing people higher, you need to get a Nier gift. Why? Why do you need to ask people to buy this game and send gifts? I don't even know how you do it. Like, hold on. It's a triangle? You've dropped the gift. Yeah, so you have to go in, you have to buy this game, drop the gifts, and then someone else has to accept them. Why do you have to make it like that? Because, God, for someone like me who plays games like solo, I've got a full friends list. I've got 100 people on my friends list, and the recent update just raised that to 2,000. But for people who are playing alone, like me, I play all my games alone. If there is if I can avoid it, I never play games with anybody else. It's not because I'm an asshole, it's because I don't, it's because sometimes I just don't need them. But why do I have to drop gifts and get other people to find them. For actual in-game enhancements... why do I have to give these... why do I have to give these gifts out to people? That's stupid. That's the stupidest thing I could possibly think of. So anyway, let's actually have a look at this, some of these levels. As you can see, I've only completed 2 of them because I've gotten stuck on many other missions. You start off with about 5 unlocked. No, actually not 5. You start out with about 8 unlocked. And I've only tried 2 of them. So, but let's see if I can, okay, let's just go back and just play this first level here so you can kind of understand what the game's about before I go into one of the later levels and completely tip your shit out. Shut up. Tip your shit up? Alright, whatever. So, anyway, you start off with this guy here. This guy's a basic troop. You pick up these equipment crates and these let you use your abilities. You use the right stick to move your thing around, your camera, sorry. You can also use a touchscreen to do it, but it's a lot less, reliable. There's also touchscreen controls and everything, but you don't want to use them, but you can also zoom out like this, which is actually really required, so I don't understand why you would never be zoomed out like this.
Finish him.
Oh, that's a wall. God damn it. See, it's actually kind of hard to tell what's in the background. I mean, like, look at... yeah, you die if you fall too far. The game controls are actually kind of slippery. I don't like that. It takes a while for them to stop moving after you've let go of the analog stick, and it makes precision movement really difficult. I don't even remember when I played the demo, but I'm pretty sure this is one of the main problems of the first game. But yeah, just look at that skid. Like, if I land on top of this, it'll just skid me along, even though it's a bloody wooden crate and it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, those are all hint bubbles, by the way. So let's... if I take this gun out by pressing R, and then I fire it by pressing R again, it'll drop this down and kill that guy. So... oh, and I might want to get out of firing mode. It's kind of annoying because you usually don't need to take more than 1 shot, at least from what I've seen so far. So it's like, you might accidentally fire off another shot without even realizing it. Down it goes. And those catchphrases are really obnoxious. I'm a fire in my laser. Really? How old is that? Jesus Christ, how did that kill me? And I passed through the floor! And this game isn't actually very well presented to begin with. Everything looks... well, on the Vita screen it looks a little bit better. It does seem to be running at a good frame rate. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a full 60. But, I mean, it's not a very pleasant game to look at. The colors, it feels like everything's been relatively muted. That character looks ugly as hell. Yeah, not to mention those animations are ugly as shit. Yeah, it's just, it's not a very pleasant game to look at. Music's not much better either. Well, I mean, it is better, but I mean, like, it's more average than anything. And turns out I've gone and completely forgot to get that. So yeah, this game's a puzzle platformer where there's pretty much only one solution to everything, and sometimes it can be really hard to figure out what the game wants you to do. I mean, like, I've done this level before, so I know exactly what to do, I'm just getting distracted. But if I just, I'll try and finish this level just to make sure that I don't look like I'm completely incompetent. Great, now I've got to wait for him to come back. The game does have bonus objectives, like where you have to kill every enemy in the level, or if you have to, or you can finish the level in like 15 seconds, and I don't understand. Well, no, I understand what they are, it's just, they're kind of annoying to do, especially when it's like, kill the first enemy within 12 seconds. I don't know how you could possibly do that, because it takes a good 10 seconds just to get to where you need to shoot that thing, let alone aim it, so... yeah, and these guys are all instant kill if you touch them. That's so annoying. Especially when you have to try and be... here's the thing. Fast gameplay with imprecise controls, like, I'm letting go of the analog stick as soon as I jump, and I'm still moving, so... imprecise controls combined with the requirement to be fast to get some of the goals done in this game is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. See, look at that! I just slid right off the top of that thing! And I was getting my gun out, so there's nothing I could do about it. A little bit of a Monkey Island reference there, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the oldest ones I could have used. Oh yeah, I remember what I have to do for this one. I gotta swap to my other guy. This guy here, I think he had some other abilities later on, but his first ability here is just to wear this hat, which basically makes him... Let's do another mission. But yeah, that basically makes him invisible to the enemies. You can just walk right past them, and that's so annoying. But let's see. This guy, this is a mission with just one character, so let's just have a look at this. Oh, cutscenes, by the way. The English in this game is rather gratuitous. How can I escape from myself? Look, there's not even any punctuation in the top one there. Yeah, let's kill those noobs. I don't know if they're trying to be ironically funny or what, but... It's just... No. It just doesn't work. Alright, so this is a level with just one character in it. So this guy can, he can pick up crates and put them down here like this. And those saw blades are instant kills, so I have to jump over them. Oh, by the way, if you go down there, there's like a 50-50 chance you die instantly or pass it. So yeah, you got to do that multiple times. It's just... The controls are so imprecise, it's kind of hard to tell what you need to do. See, that's a really hard jump to make, because you end up skidding all over the fucking place. Reverse sign there, that's a little bit of a puzzle element. And so yeah, you've got little power things here that you can turn off. And by the way, when these guys spot you, you have to jump over them, but of course, sometimes you can't. But the problem with this game is, it's frustrating and it's boring. Like, see? I was facing the other way, I was literally pressing right to try and get my jump right, and I still somehow managed to slide into those freaking... Alright, let's just zoom out and see if I can get a better look at the level. So I got 4 guys over there. Got a guy over there. Got some guns. Some guys. Some more guys. Lots of saw blades. And I mean, like, I'd like to think I'm a little bit intelligent. Just a little bit. But I have no freaking idea how any of this is relevant to my eventual goal. You do have to kill a specific amount of these droids in order to finish each level, and god damn it. I actually died from fall damage before I fell into the fire. But there's no real prompting on what would the best thing to do would be. So, and it's never really obvious. So I don't know whether I should try and jump over there and take care of that guy, or if I have to come down here. Like this little flame thing here, this blocks these two, but you can't kill them with just that. So like I turn it off, but then I'm not going to be able to turn it back on before they come for me, so... Maybe it's just me being confused about the game, but there are, like, legitimate problems with this game. The controls are bad. And so... Why is there fall damage, by the way? Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna go to the second level and actually show you how these levels are finished. Because, I mean, like, I get so bored with this game trying to figure out the convoluted solutions to everything, and... God, this is boring me to tears, I'm sorry. Absolutely boring me to tears. I don't like it. I can't remember the last puzzle platform I got. I like. So yeah, this is the engineer. He builds stuff. How do I? There. So you got to get him to build stuff like this, and sometimes the collision detection is actually really off, and sometimes you'll be right under it and you won't be able to build anything. And it really annoys me. Just turn on the power to that thing and... Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. And the other guy here... Oh, it's just another one of these guys. So I got to get him to turn on the power. And you can use the binoculars to figure out what affects what. What the hell? Shit, right. So, I'm gonna have to build this again, aren't I? It's kind of weird they have this option, like, up in the top right there's where you change your equipment or what you're choosing to use. But then, when you're on something that can be used, like if... Oh, Christ. If you're underneath one of these things, it'll give you the square button. The square button is, like, context sensitive for anything you could possibly want to do. So it's like, why would they bother? In some cases, why would they bother? Why not just have them press R instead? I'm not sure. Okay, so better put this on. Okay, now I press square. Fix that.
I've got a funny feeling that someone is using me like a puppet.
Yes, self-referential stuff. But okay, yeah, that killed those two, so now I can swap back to this guy and bring him in safely.
Repertoire of 3 skills.
The theme isn't that entertaining either. I mean, like, the comedy isn't anywhere above subpar. And the graphical style isn't very pleasant to look at either, and the catchphrases just get annoying after a while. I didn't even realize these things could be so fun. Alright, so I come up here. That's a stop sign, but I don't need to use that. That's for, people who decide they aren't who they want to do. That's for people who want to do the bonus objectives. There, I said
right
it.
Here.
I can't
if I
talk.
exist at all, I mean.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, like the puzzles. What the? Right.
People always want to build,
Isn't that
but
easy to
nobody
look
wants
at
to
either?
maintain or repair it later.
Yeah, it's anywhere between average if you actually have a brain for this sort of shit to sub-average if you're not good at this shit. And there are so many other things, like Castle Storm came out in this week's PSN update as well. So it's like, why would you buy something like this when you got freaking Castle Storm? Because Castle Storm's amazing.
Here,
Guy back now.
still.
In later levels, they do provide you, like, mid-level save points. So it's like, you can do, and you can just, like, make a mid-level save point, but you lose, like, bonus objectives. So yeah, if you want the bonus objectives, you have to do all the levels in one run. Which is really, really annoying when you can't get, when you mess up on the controls, or whether you don't see something, whether it looks like something's in the foreground but actually isn't. It gets annoying as shit after a while. Just replaying the levels over and over again, getting the same 2 minutes, not understanding if you've done something wrong. So apparently I can destroy this. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, somehow I managed to kill 2 other enemies, and that's given me the ability to actually leave the level, so let's go do that. This is a terrible video, but to be fair, the game's not that good either.
Fly without that, Helly.
Some of the puzzles are just silly. It's not very clear what you need to do at the best of times. It's not a very pleasant game to look at. It's got that stupid near system. It's not clever, it's not funny, it feels like everything you've seen before. And yeah, I guess that makes it a worthy successor to Amen. I don't know. But yeah, overall, do not recommend. Relatively boring game with convoluted puzzles, bad controls, a setting that's not very easy on the eyes, or graphics that are not very easy on the eyes, a sort of presentation that's not very engrossing or interesting, and yeah. They said that this game was one of the hardest things on the on the PS3 and Vita, like one of the hardest arcade experiences. Well, for one, it's not even arcade. I don't even know if that was the quote. But yeah, they said it was one of the hardest games on the Vita in some sense or form. For all the wrong reasons, unfortunately. This has been Blue Maxima. Don't buy this. Buy Castle Storm instead. Much better use of $10. I'll see you all next time.